We begin now with the tragic death of a 9-year-old child in Lower Richland County.
Yeah, I'll tell you what we know tonight. New now, the law enforcement there says that the death of little 9-year-old Christopher Scott III was the result of two children who were playing with a gun. What followed was a shots fired call, a woman rushing the child to the hospital, and transport by at least 2 law enforcement vehicles.
According to deputies, that shooting incident took place in the 1000 block of Weston Road in the Lower Richland area last night. That's near the Hopkins area.
Yeah, News 19's Becky Buds now has been following this tragic story all day and joins us now live outside the Sheriff's Department with the very latest. Becky, what did you learn today?
Well, Andrea, the Richland County Sheriff's Department now says it was the result of a tragic accident after the victim and another child were playing with a gun outside the home. After a day of calls to law enforcement and going into the Lower Richland community in search of answers, it's clear there was a race against time to get this child to the hospital. According to the incident report, a woman told 911 she would transport Scott to the hospital because she didn't want to wait for an ambulance. Prisma Health Richland is about 35 minutes away from the home. A deputy was able to find and stop that vehicle at Bluff and Atlas Road, about 12 miles away from the home. It's at that location that, according to the incident report, a deputy transported the gunshot victim into the back of a patrol car. The woman who was initially transporting the child was also helped into the back of that patrol vehicle. According to the report, the transport picked up again, but then something happens. Exactly what is not clear. That information is redacted from the report released to us by law enforcement. But we can tell you that a short time after the transport of the child into the first law enforcement vehicle, there was a stop at South Assembly and Virginia Street. It was there that a second transfer of the child took place. This time it was from the Richland County Sheriff's deputy vehicle into the vehicle of a City of Columbia police officer's patrol vehicle. The transport of the child to the emergency room then resumed again. The incident report goes on to mention additional victims at Bluff and Atlas Roads and a deputy staying to help a man at that location until EMS arrived. According to law enforcement, the child, 9-year-old Christopher Scott of Hopkins, was pronounced dead at the hospital. According to the incident report, the weapon was a semi-automatic handgun. Deputies say no charges are being filed. Again, they're saying 2 children were playing with that gun when it accidentally went off. Reporting live in Columbia, Becky Buds, News 19 WLTX.
Becky, thank you. Scott was a 4th grade student at Hopkins Elementary School. In a statement today, Richland District 1 saying they're extending their condolences to Scott's family and says they're going to be offering support and counseling to students and staff as needed.
And of course, we are getting new details today about this incident and continue to hope to learn more as the days progress. So make sure to keep it tuned to WLTX.com and also the News 19 app for the